Hey there everyone, I'm going to show you how to set up client billing today. So you have an e-commerce website. The client is charging a good chunk of money for amazing wreaths. We now need to go to our shopping cart to check out, but we can't because there's steps that still have to be done in our setup guide. So come on over here, you can see that there's lots to do. I'm going to do this with the client tomorrow, but today I'm going to add hosting, which is necessary to really do just about all of the important stuff after the fact. I can click here and go to add hosting, or if I want to from that designer, I can do a couple of options. Project settings will get me to my dashboard. In hosting, okay, this is where you would think if I click add standard, it's going to add it to my own account. And I don't want to add this to my account. Want my clients to pay for it and not me. What I can do instead, if I were to click that, then there's an option that kind of walks you through there, whatever. I'm going to come over here to billing. Okay, so we're setting up client billing. So we're going to the billing tab. And we're going to go boom right here, set up the client first name. I'm going to make up one right now just because I'm going to see her tomorrow and I can edit it later. So if you screw up on something like the email, no big deal. So we'll say Lisa Greensmith. We'll put in her email, phone number, company name, Wreath Creations, company profile. I don't need that. Here's your site plans. You can either do it monthly, which means you're going to be charged a lot more, 42 rather than 29. So instead we're going to do annually at 29, which is 348 a year. So that's how much the client would be paying if they were you and they were doing this themselves. Since they're not you and you are the designer and developer because you're using Webflow, we're going to shoot for an annual profit of $5 a month, which is 60 bucks a year. So rather than it being 29, hosting is going to be $34. If you remember, wreaths that are sold are right around 200 or so dollars. And so with that, the sale of two wreaths covers hosting for the entire year. The plan, the hope, the understanding is that this is a business for the person and not just a hobby. And so if it's set up as an e-commerce website, then they're going to be making money, and therefore the higher price associated with Webflow plans makes perfect sense. I'm going to explain here, right? So these charge details, service description is what happens, what they get attached to their credit card statement, to their invoices. So I'm going to put this here just so that they know when they see that big charge go through, they can then give that to their tax guy and say, this is for web hosting, please deduct that. And what's awesome is this tells you exactly how much you're making a year or a month if you've selected a month down there, up there, wherever it is. Okay, now I got to go back and change these things, update. If you get the email wrong or whatever, no problem. We can update that after the fact. But I'm going to create this client. Now that this client is created, I now have a payment link that I can copy and paste. I can click this one, right? So here's what I was explaining. You can white label your payment pages with your own company logo rather than Webflow. So white labeling means that instead of this thing, they're only saying your company. If you have a fancier plan than I do. This is exactly what the client's going to see. So they're going to get an email that looks like this. Command 2 to zoom in real fast to that one in Sketch. All right, so check it out. Here they are. Copy and paste that link and send it to them. So you shoot them the link in an email. They pull this up. They fill this out. It's done. They set up autopay. You are removed from the actual payment process, but you're attached, linked to it through Webflow so that you're actually able to net that $60 annual profit. The credit card hasn't been added yet. Once that customer, that client, adds their credit card, the site is able to be hosted live. It's boom, gone, shot, ready to go. Hit send once you feel like it's ready to go. And then it's there, that turns green. If you needed to, like I said, if you needed to edit it and go back because you forgot to put in an extra like a whole bunch of stuff there that the email is the longest email ever now, you could do that if you wanted to. So that's where your edit is, edit settings. Either way, it works pretty well to just shoot this over to the client. Hopefully that's helpful, not too long. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and we will chat again soon. Later.